Hello, lovelies. Happy Saturday. We're going to go ahead and take our deep breath before we shuffle and find out what we need to know today. So here we go. All right, good job. Okay, now that we are here, connected, ready for our reading, we're going to find out what we need to know for today. For those of you in Canada and who celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. So here we go. What do we need to know on our day of thanks? Page of Wands in reverse coming out first. This is a collective reading. Take what resonates. Okay, we got a few cards this morning. Alright, here we go. You got the moon. You got the sun. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. And our last card here is the Seven of Cups. Alright, so our Page of Wands is the blasting forward into his passion, following what lights him up. But the harsh truth about the Page of Wands in reverse is that this could be a hot-headed energy. There could be either someone you have to deal with today, or your temper just might be flared. Someone is coming in to either question something you're passionate about, or this is also an interesting card when it comes to those of us who are celebrating Thanksgiving and going to be around family today. It's just to keep a moment to remember not to let tempers flare, that there are different perspectives and stuff, right? And the moon and the sun, the Eight of Pentacles, keep your head down. So we have like a 7, 8. I thought there was a 6 there, but there's no 6. Okay. So here we've got the Seven of Cups is all about using discernment, right? Picking your battles in this case. So whatever we've got coming in hot here is just a matter of, we don't have to focus on that. We don't have to invest and choose that cup. We can choose a different cup. We can choose something that fulfills us. We can choose something that enlightens us. We can choose something that calms us, right? As far as this guy goes, it is a question of asking for discernment to make sure we're to make sure we're making the right choices for ourselves and our emotional fulfillment. The moon and the sun here says to me that there's something. The Eight of Pentacles is a keep your head down, do your thing, master your whatever it is that you're working on, experiencing, trying to do. Here it's a call for keeping your head down and working at it, mastering your thing, whatever that might be, right? So then we've got our moon card here. Gunner's coming in to say good morning. The moon and sun. So here with our discernment, here it's a matter of just a reflection. Take some time to reflect on maybe how far you've come in a year. The work you've put into all these things to use your discernment to, make sure you're carrying on about what lights you up in a way that is productive and discerning, so that you can scuttle through all the shadow work that you have to do in this time, right? When this comes to perfecting something, you're gonna realize what works best. You're going to be able to see what things are triggering for you. Here's a really good call, 444 on the clock, and I say this. You might be triggered a lot in the next few weeks or so because of what you're doing is following your passion, but it's going against what your ego is used to. So it's a time to just check that out. Check and see what is triggering you right now. To use your discernment to pick and choose what feels best. If you don't know what is best, I've got a picture of Gandalf in the tombs, in the mines, right? It smells, the air is less rancid here. So if all you have to choose is what is the least bad, follow that. If everything looks terrible in your cups ahead of you, like in the Seven of Cups here, if we were to reverse it, right? Those options look a lot better than this wispy smoke that's coming out of these ones. But that's what they're telling you. The potential of picking the right cup and coming out with all of the abundance is there. But you have to first use your discernment to learn which cup it is, which cup you need to fulfill you, not anybody else. These are your cups. 555 on the clock when I say that. And then there's a call to putting your head down and keeping up the work. With the moon and sun, you're going to be taking some time to reflect and find out which cups best serve you. You're going to light up the things that, or shine the light on the things that really work best for you. This is your experience, right? Sorry about that. A bit of coughing fit here. So back to yeah, here it's this weekend might stir just old emotions, but what's being triggered is also what's ready to heal. So there's a call here to notice where you get reactive, right? The page reverse is showing you your homework of what's the trigger. The we've got the Seven of Cups here trying to help you discern, or trying to help, yeah, discern what it is that is the trigger. Like if you're sitting there going, why am I triggered by this? What is it that's dissected? The moon is coming in to say, yeah, it's time to take some time to reveal the truth of what is actually triggering you by using your discernment to go in and go, all right, what feels right? What feels wrong and why? And then you're going to shine some light and do the work that's necessary to clear that up, to heal that energy, to bring it out into the light and realize that, oh, I can come back and pick the right cup from this. I don't have to always be triggered and burnt out when it comes to this experience. It's time, and I mean, especially because this is likely something that's come up before, and the burnout and triggered feel emotion here that we're seeing is that impatient frustration, that what the F is going on? Why is this coming up again? I'm tired of seeing this happen. And there's your clue. There's your cue to sit back and go, okay, what would make this better? What would make this worse? All right, let's dissect that frequency. What emotion is that? Where does it sit? What could you be doing differently? Do the work. Do the work. Find it. I guarantee it is going to be worth it in the end. Right here. Right? So let's grab some oracle cards. Before we do that, at the bottom of the deck here, we've got the Six of Cups. So this could be something to do with your past, someone from your past or childhood, someone from when you were young that is, triggering something in you now. And now is just the call. You're being called to investigate, to check that out, to work through it, and to let you know that it is time. It's time to heal it. All right. One more card and see what we get out of the Greenwich Oracle deck to go with our reading, to go with this nostalgia, this. All right, we're going with this one. Broom again. Same thing as yesterday's card. Coming back again today, even after I shuffled it, as you saw. So here it's just energy clearing and refreshing, or freshening up, right? So it is a matter of going in and sweeping out the cobwebs of whatever it is that is creating this trigger. Something that's coming up from our past that used to be soothing and now we're realizing doesn't serve us anymore. That part of us that was holding on to it is ready to heal. It's ready to pick and choose what it is, to do the work that's necessary, and then to come in and light up your life moving forward.